You know what would be hot is if we could both like share a sounder and dock at the same time.
Charlie Ray, fart in my mouth. I want to taste your colon.
Oh God, yes, that was a great way to end this episode.
So yeah, she farted very loudly. He complained. She pulled a knife on him and threatened to gut him.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress.
I miss Josh. Josh is elusive.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's a busy boy.
Well, aren't we all? So, what's going on, Mr. Clay?
What's going on is how often do we talk about people in Florida? Enough? Not enough?
I don't know if it's possible to talk about people in Florida too much. I mean, they're just, God dang it. There's just so many things always happening in Florida that you just can't get away from it.
Oh well. Do you want to hear about what happened at a Dollar General?
Man, I can only guess. Maybe, did an alligator wear a dress and stick him up?
Actually, strangely enough, that is probably more believable than the thing that I'm going to tell you that actually happened.
I'd believe that.
All right.
All right.
Passing gas in public is often embarrassing. Agree or disagree?
It's iffy. It depends. Sometimes I want to do it, so
Sometimes you want to crop dust.
I want to crop dust the asshole who's like fucking causing a problem, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's even better if everybody blames him for it afterward, you know?
True.
So, yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yes. Yeah, let's go with normally yes. It is not a good thing.
correct. But for a Dania Beach woman, doing so while waiting in line at a Dollar General led to her arrest on a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. So
Man, that
you,
must be one heinous fart.
you're lined up 1 minute, the next minute you're being arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. So at least there wasn't like the intent to kill.
I want to know who's ever been charged with farting with intent to kill. I mean, right?
Well, don't you remember that Austrian story about the assault with a deadly weapon because he was farting on the cops?
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
good
what
good
police
times.
it's what police say she did after a man in line complained about the act that led to the charge.
Okay.
So it is. According to a Broward Sheriff's Office complaint affidavit, Shanetta Yvette Wilson, 37, was in the checkout line at the 120 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach on Sunday evening. John Walker, the customer standing next to her, got into a verbal dispute in reference to the defendant farting loudly, according to the affidavit. Wilson allegedly pulled a small lockback knife from her purse, opened the knife, and told the victim she was going to gut him, the police report said. While doing so, she
Okay.
pulled back her right hand with the knife as if she was going to attack the victim with it. Walker was in fear that he was going to be stabbed by the defendant, the affidavit reports. So, yeah, she farted very loudly. He complained. She pulled a knife on him and threatened to gut him with a fucking knife.
Wow. That's certainly an unusual conflagration of events there.
1 minute you're shopping at Dollar General, the next minute a woman farts, 30 seconds after that she pulls a knife and threatens to kill you.
Yes. Yes, that is
So
an unusual bunch of events right there.
what I've learned is I need to carry a knife because I fart a lot in public, but I've never had to
Hmm.
threaten to kill somebody if they don't like my fart, which I think they should like it, right?
Yeah, well, you have two options. You can either increase the lethality of your farts or carry a knife, right?
Correct.
You can either actually kill them with the farts or defend yourself with the fart or go to jail for pulling out a knife.
Do you think the charges end up being dropped? I was looking for history on it and I couldn't find any more reports after she was arrested.
I don't know. She's not going to be popular with her roommates though.
How many times do you think you fart in public on a weekly basis? I don't know a number, but I would say enough.
Um, maybe a few. I mean, I'm not really. I mean, define public. I mean, at work, is that public?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're not in the privacy of your own home or your own vehicle, it's probably out in public.
Yeah, I don't go out to very many things. I mean, I fart at concerts quite liberally because nobody can hear them. It's fucking great. I'm like, I've ripped some heinous ones in crowds of people, and I just laugh my ass off because they're like, "Yeah, it's bad." So,
I was lined up at Disneyland this week, and I was meeting one of the mascots, like one of the princesses. And there's people
hmm
walking by, but there's a lineup of us. And then I farted when this family walked by, and then the guy behind me is like, "Jesus Christ, they just fucking crop dusted us." He didn't know, but it was actually the guy in front of him. And I'm just smiling. It's like, "Oh God, I'm such a piece of shit." So I would bet you that that family walking by is like, I can't believe those guys farted while we walked by.
yeah, that's pretty
Uh,
good.
and I don't feel bad
It's
about it because everybody farts. I mean, you saw the food I was eating at Disneyland. It's pretty epic. And my body it was doing its thing.
it was reacting to the American food you were putting into it.
That's right. As it always does.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Speaking of which, I was playing D&D this weekend and the one of the guys that we play with there, he's lactose intolerant
Yep.
and we had cheesecake because it was really good cheesecake.
Yeah.
That dude was ripping ass the entire fucking like 3 hours or 4 hours we were playing. And it just progressively got worse. I'm like, Jesus, he's like an extra piece of cheesecake and we're like, please God, no.
Did you see that I did the Oreo sour cream thing? Did we talk about that?
No.
One of my friends sent me a video of this guy dipping an Oreo in sour cream. And then,
Wow.
yeah, and I'm looking at it. I was like, you know what? I've got sour cream upstairs. I've got Oreos upstairs. When I go to Fuddruckers, they have a sour cream pie. I think this is a thing. Like this is not a thing. And so I grabbed the birthday cake Oreos I had, and I covered half of it in a decent amount of sour cream. I just looked at it. I recorded myself eating it so I could send it to my friend who sent me the video. I take a couple bites, take some more bites, swirl it around my mouth, and I nod my head. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I grabbed another Oreo and took a second one. So if you have sour cream at home and Oreos, I shit you not, dude, it tastes like you're eating Oreo cheesecake. That's what it tastes like.
See, here's the difference. I don't like cheesecake, so I don't
Well,
normally eat cheesecake.
neither do I. I don't eat a lot of it because it's too rich for my blood. But this is like not the rich part of it. This is just the sour cream and just try it, man. It's odd. It's very odd,
Okay.
but it's very good. And I wouldn't stray you. I wouldn't like shove you down the wrong path. It's good.
I mean, hell, you wouldn't even dock with me the last time I asked. So, I mean, yeah, of
You
course
were being
not.
kind of forceful, and then I asked you if I could use tears, and you're like, I don't like the salty burn. So I was kind of hurt,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah, I
I was a little
know.
bit disappointed. I wanted you to win, and I wanted me to win. I thought it'd be a good negotiation, but you were adamant that you were gonna win.
Well, win-win. Win-win situation is the best.
It is, especially when it involves talking.
Yeah, exactly. But I want it to be a double win for me and a no win for you.
I know.
Well, I'm greedy. It's hard to dock without a foreskin.
Yeah, but if your wiener is big enough, my little wiener can go in your wiener hole. That's a
Yeah,
form of docking.
we just got to have like well, I guess it doesn't have to be that big, but a Chinese finger trap, and we'll just like pretend it's a real foreskin.
No, we do like
So,
Joey from Friends, and we get like the deli meat, and we just wrap it around the tip of our dick to make it look like foreskin.
and like rubber bands.
So yeah, we get like a piece of ham, put our dicks tip to tip, wrap the ham around it, and use rubber bands. Okay, I don't know if we
Wow.
thought too much about this or not enough
I don't
about
know.
this.
I don't know, but it's starting to sound intriguing. So,
All right.
anyway,
Speaking of intriguing,
people
I,
are like, "You two fuckers are weird as fuck." I'm like, yes, yes, we are.
yeah, all three listeners,
Yeah.
thank you very
Yes.
much, but we are
Yeah, we
weird.
appreciate it. Yeah. So,
All
anyway,
right.
where
I
were
do
we?
I do have a choose your own threesome.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready as I'm ever gonna be.
In case the listener is unfamiliar with this, Charlie Ray is going to be involved in a threesome. I'm going to give him three people. He is going to remove one, and then he is going to make love to the other two and have the other two make love to him.
And it's a
All
requirement. It's a requirement if this happens that Clay would have to video it.
that's
So,
correct. So
yeah.
every appendage gets used and every orifice gets used. That's just
Hmm.
how it is.
Okay.
All right. So we have Brie Larson, but she sharts whenever someone touches her vagina.
Okay.
Okay. And then the second one is a sack of moldy potatoes that smell like a combination of wet dog and Taco Bell farts.
Okay.
And the third one is Christopher Walken. But every time your dick goes into any orifice, he says, "Now, Charlie Ray, fart my mouth. I want to taste your colon."
Well, I'm not fucking with a moldy bag of potatoes, so we'll go with the other two options. I mean, I'm not sure how it's all going to work out, but
Well,
okay.
there's going to be a lot of sharding and there's going to be a lot of Christopher
Christopher
Walken.
Walken going, Charlie Ray.
Charlie Ray, fart my mouth. I want to taste your colon.
Yeah, you do that pretty good there, Mr. Clay. Have you had that experience?
I practiced it for 8 seconds right before this Zoom call. But prior to that, I could only get off when somebody was doing a Christopher Walken impression. So, needless to say, I'm single, and there's not a lot of women out there that are willing to do things to me while pretending to be Christopher Walken.
That's too bad. That
Yeah,
because they should.
they should. I
I actually
think
was halfway decent there for a second.
you just got to practice it. The trick is to turn a one syllable word into a two syllable word. Like the word dog is right. It's two words now. It's two syllables.
You
Yeah. Yo.
do what you want. That sounds like Foghorn Leghorn.
I say, boy.
I will be sad the day Christopher Walken passes away. He's getting up there in age.
He is.
So, yeah. So, we love you.
Well,
Yeah.
I too would pick the two that you chose for the threesome because I don't want to fuck a moldy sack of potatoes and I don't want a moldy sack of potatoes going inside me. I just don't.
No, no. I don't want anything that's moldy going inside of me. So,
Well, unless it was like Kate Beckinsale's tongue. Let's say she was a zombie, you'd let it happen.
ew. I don't know. She's looking kind of weird now. You
She
know,
is.
weird.
I just watched a movie with her called Stolen Girl. It's about her daughter getting kidnapped,
Hmm.
and she's not as weird looking as her Instagram has her look, but she's definitely got
Yeah,
these big, puffy, pouty lips that she's never had before. I'm just like, what are you doing? You're so fucking hot. Just stop injecting your face with shit.
I know. I don't know. It's fucked up. I mean, she's still decent, but
She's still
she
my
is
number
getting
one.
older too. Yeah, she's my number two. Um,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
still hot.
she's still hot, but man, but yeah, I think she's looking weird. I think a lot of people out there in Hollywood are looking weird. I think the whole pressure on the skinny thing and people. I mean, okay, first of all, I love Starcrawler, but the singer is fucking like the skinniest woman I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
but she's
Well, probably
also
not,
like over 6 feet tall,
but
but she's
yeah,
tall.
she's tall and super skinny, and I think it's actually some. I think there might be possibly a medical condition. I don't know. I don't. And if there isn't, whatever. I think she's still hot.
Yeah.
But she's so skinny. It's like I've never been with a woman that's like that skinny. You
Oh,
know.
it's like you turn sideways and she has no curves and she disappears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I think
yeah.
beanpole is the best way to describe it.
Yes, yes, she would definitely be what you call a beanpole. But I think that the fascination in Hollywood with a lot of like actresses and stuff of being skinny and it being forced on them, there's a lot of women that would look better with an extra 10 or 15 pounds on them than they don't, but they just have like this arbitrary number. Well, you got to weigh this, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's not, it doesn't look good.
Well,
So,
like you've been to Comic Cons, like I've been to Comic Cons, and you've met the celebrities like I've met the celebrities. Do you ever find that when you meet the women, they are literally a foot shorter and 30 pounds lighter than you pictured them? All the girls are just fucking tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tiny. They are tiny. I mean,
Yeah.
but the thing is, I like petite women, but I don't like them. I don't like anorexic and I mean, or near anorexic. And, I feel bad for anybody who's struggling with body image issues,
Yeah.
and that's part of it. But as far as what I'm attracted to, no, that's not really my thing. I like a little bit of curves. I like a little bit of, I want to be able to slap an ass and not have her be like, "Oh, my ass." You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is when you're fucking women, you don't want them to be super tiny?
well, no, I like them petite, but I don't like them so tiny that you know, yeah. I mean,
How
yeah,
about when you're
something
fucking
like
a
that.
dude? Do you want them to be bigger than you or smaller than you?
Well, I'm never gonna be fucking a dude, so
Well, according to these would you rathers and these threesomes, there's plenty of dudes in your life that you would choose to have sex with.
well, only if I had to.
Sure. If you
Like
had to.
gunpoint, yeah, yeah. I don't know what's up with Kate Beckinsale. I mean, I think what's her face? Liz Hurley's like she still looks pretty hot going, and she hasn't lost like a ton of weight like that. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, she's still, I mean, they're all beautiful, right?
yeah, 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 they are. I mean, not like I'm gonna get within sniffing distance of their drawers anyway. So,
Well, I mean, not with that attitude.
you know,
Speaking of sniffing distance, I have an Urban Dictionary here for you.
yeah, we know, sniffing distance. That guy that sniffs butts. Is he
Yeah.
still in jail, or did they let him
Uh,
out to
I looked
sniff
up stuff
again?
about, I wanted a news story on him today, and while I was trying to look up his stuff, that's when I got the lady at Dollar General farting and stabbing people. So it's still like on point with the theme,
Yeah,
but it's not the butt sniffer. It was a girl who farted and threatened to kill people.
yeah,
But I have nothing on that guy. I'm sure once he gets out in what, it was 3 months in the beginning of October, so we'll have something in February about him. We will.
yeah. I'm sure he'll be out to sniff again.
Yes, he will.
So, hmm
But in the meantime, I've got Urban Dictionary titled Asian Breakfast Biscuit.
an Urban Dictionary of
Asian
what was that again?
Breakfast Biscuit.
An Asian breakfast biscuit. That's when an Asian woman that shaves her clam jam uses it to make a mold for a breakfast biscuit and then cooks it up for you.
But she doesn't cook it in the clam
No,
jam.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no. She just like massages it to like
Yes, to the
make
right shape.
make the biscuit. Yeah.
Talented lady. She really shouldn't be making breakfast sandwiches.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
Urban Dictionary defines Asian breakfast biscuit as after a long night of drinking, you wake up with gas and flatulate directly in your partner's mouth, who has a tendency to sleep with their mouth open. After flatulating in your partner's mouth, the person smacks their mouth as if eating something. Thus, the Asian breakfast biscuit is born.
Sounds like
So,
something you might partake in when you go to the Asia.
is there a ladyboy involved or is it a woman? It just says your partner. So, yeah, it could be a ladyboy. But in a sentence, there's two sentences here. Daryl says, I fed my girl a breakfast in bed this morning. Cooked her up a old-fashioned Asian breakfast biscuit.
Wow.
And the second one is Gary. And Gary says, have you had breakfast in bed? I was fed an Asian breakfast biscuit once. It was yummy.
Ew. Ew. Yeah, yeah, yummy.
Please don't fart in my mouth while I'm sleeping. Please don't. Especially after a night of drinking. Please don't.
Yeah. What was that story? The story about pink eye. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fart in my face either.
Well, try not to.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do
Yeah.
it and I call you out on it, don't pull out a knife and think it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Please don't pull out a knife.
Well, dude, before we go, do you have anything? Anything you want to bring to the listeners' attention?
I could talk about it a little bit. I told you I already told you this before, but I went out and saw Sebastian Bach. So he's Canadian. I went
Yes,
and
he
saw a
is.
Canadian singer. Yeah. Probably one of the top five most known, well, not French, Canadian rock stars, I guess. I mean, you got Rush, you got Triumph, Honeymoon
Um,
Suite.
Nickelback, hello.
Oh God, I didn't know they were Canadian, but that would make sense.
I drive through their hometown whenever I go to Montana.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the lower
Wow.
part of Alberta, right, a little bit from the border. And they're proud of it. There's a big billboard up that says "Home of Nickelback."
That's cool, I guess. I don't know. Hey, the Canadians are in the World Series. How do you feel about that? I
I
mean, they're
don't,
from Toronto.
yeah, I don't watch baseball, but everybody seems to be whores about it the last week. So I don't know.
Well,
I guess it's a
every
good thing.
everybody jumps into it. Here's a news story. Speaking of sports, if you followed it, have you heard about the whole Major League or not Major League? What do they call it? The Basketball Association cheating scandal. Have you heard about this?
I heard about one of the coaches or one of the refs was making calls based off of information that could get people rich off betting.
Well, it's a lot more widespread than that. Like 30 people have been either arrested or indicted or whatever the fuck they do to them. I mean, there's been coaches, there's been players, there's been refs. I mean, all kinds of people. Total scam like going on. And it's like, I was reading a thing saying, what hasn't been proven to be corrupted in the last 10 years? Everything. Everything's corrupted. Every single thing is corrupted. Anything that you think is real isn't. Nothing's really real. Everything's got cheating and corruption and briberies and it's just a fucking complete shit show of humanity. It's fucking sad.
So what's going to happen with the sports shit, like the scandal?
I
Like,
don't know. I haven't really followed the story very much. I've just read a
and
little
it's
bit about
NBA,
it.
right?
Just
It's all
yeah,
basketball related.
it's NBA. It's all basketball related. Well, so far, right? So far. So who knows what they're going to uncover? But yeah, I mean, apparently the mafia is involved, and yeah. Well, see, personally, okay, this is just me, and if it's legal and you do what you want, I don't like gambling. I don't like
Yeah.
the concept of gambling. I think it's led to the ruin of many people, relationships, marriages, all that shit. I mean, heck, one of my friends, like his first marriage, fucking dissolved basically over her fucking gambling away like $30,000 of their money before he fucking caught her, you know. And that's just fucked up. I mean, gambling is
Yeah.
just a
Marriages should all be your own money. Have a bank account you
yeah,
both put money into for all your bills, so all the bills are paid and vacations, and like kids' clothes and stuff. But other than that, there shouldn't be one fucking bank account because then somebody can go drain it and lose it all, on a stupid
exactly.
investment or a stupid habit. But if you put your
Yeah,
own money in, like think about it, let's say you and I we finally dock, we establish our relationship and instead
right.
of being selfish, you want it to be 50-50, and then you have your bank account, I have my bank account. And I think everything's going to be fine at that point. But as soon as we start funneling our funds into one bank account, and then I turn around and see that, you went to you bought a bunch of tickets for a concert, then you see that I bought a bunch of tickets to Disney, you're going to be like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't want to do
Yeah, I
that shit.
want
Why are you spending that money? That's why it's just
yeah,
safer to spend your own money on it.
that's true. Besides, I want to go to Disney too. So,
Well, I mean,
but
you know where it is.
I haven't been to a Disney park in 24 years. I've only been to Disney World once, maybe twice.
You did JoeCon at
So
Disney World?
never went to the JoeCon at Disney World. Never went to Orlando either time.
Yeah, I never went to Louisiana.
I only
I
went
went-
to except for the Rhode Island one, I only went to JoeCons that I could. You know what? I did fly to the one in New Orleans too. So I flew to New Orleans and I flew to Rhode Island. Everything else I drove to,
Yeah. Well, you're
or I
central,
didn't
man.
go.
You're in the middle
Yeah,
of the states. It's not that hard for you to, as long as it's
yeah.
not on the
So
coasts, you're fine.
right, right. So that was it. I mean, I drove to Minneapolis, Dallas, Springfield, anything. But
Yeah, I drove
just
to
those
two.
two, yeah. So yeah, then you had that marathon lost in Iowa with me. So,
Yeah.
but that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we
Well,
broke his heart with. Oh yeah, we just photocopied that shit.
yeah.
That I have to say that was one of my most inspiring criminal enterprises ever, and I
And it
don't
didn't
feel
really
bad
net
about
you
it at all.
anything. It didn't net you
No,
anything.
no, it netted me more debt.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
one day it
but
might net you stuff.
But you know what? I don't feel bad about that at all. That the little guy fucking didn't have to pay $300 extra just to buy more toys. I mean, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You know, it used to be you go through line as many times as you want until shit was gone. That was the way it was.
VIP, man. That's the way the world works now.
I know, and I hate it. I hate every single thing about it. It makes me just fucking sick of it. Just like, I used to enjoy things like going to book sales and just leisurely looking through book sales and finding good books to read. But I can't do it anymore because there's fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry fucking in front of me, picking up book after book and scanning it, throwing it in the bag, scanning.
Oh
They don't
yeah,
give
the
a fuck
Amazon
about
sellers.
they're just there to resell the books. I'm there looking for a book at a good price because I don't want to pay full price. But these fucking dickheads fucking ruin it. But the people who are throwing the books, they don't care. They just want to sell the book. They could give a fuck. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. They just want money. And I understand both viewpoints, but I can tell you this: it ruins. I don't want to buy books. I just say fuck it. I'm like I don't want to fucking fight motherfuckers. Just
Well,
going into thrift stores and people are fucking scanning tags. I don't want every experience in my life that I have to fight with motherfuckers who are all trying to make a buck. Because you know what the thing is if everybody could have decent paying jobs and this, that, and the other, they wouldn't be scrapping out there to make a buck 50.
correct.
They wouldn't do
Or
it. This shit, yeah,
you could go out of your way and create a criminal enterprise when it comes to betting and basketball games and make
yeah.
hundreds of millions of dollars off the little people.
Right. No, I just want to find my own little niche that can make me 2 to 3 to 5 grand a month. I mean, more would be nice, but two to 5 grand a month that's legal that I would enjoy, or at least
Oh
it's not
shit.
much time.
I found the legal thing. I don't know if you'll enjoy it, but I figured we could do docking videos, but you're with that salami or ham.
You know what would be hot is if we could both like share a sounder and dock at the same time.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that at the end of the episode right now, 'cause that's a great way to go out.
Yeah, yeah. We could do like a long distance docking, like we could do like each end, and then they could
Yeah,
play it like a xylophone.
perfect.
Oh God.
And there's an image for all the listeners right now. It's Charlie Ray and Mr. Clay with a 13-foot rod of steel implanted into our wiener holes as some guy is using his xylophone. What do you call them? I don't know, drumsticks? I don't know what they're
I,
called.
I I don't know what those are called, but yeah,
Just
they're special
yeah,
whatever.
just playing a wonderful tune as we orgasm through vibration pleasure.
Oh God, yes, that was a great way to end this episode. So if anybody's listening to this episode and enjoying it, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate all know-it-alls. So it's time to
Yes,
say peace out. Bob's your uncle. I've had a
and
slice and all that.
lice. Yes, yes. I've had a slice. Bob's your uncle, and peace out.
That's right.
That's right. Well, exactly. I'm surprised they're putting stuff in your body because they can't harvest your organs after that, can
I,
they? I mean, can't pollute the body
probably.
organs
I don't know how that
because
works.
you got to figure they're going to be
Because you would
double
figure
dipping
most
on
of those
that.
people are elderly and those body parts aren't
Well,
going to be good for anyone anyway. For,
yeah, we got an 80-year-old depleted spleen.
yeah.
Anybody want it? Anybody? Anybody?
I mean, I guess if you
Yeah,
could use it, that's good, but I highly doubt something at that age is useful,
No,
right?
not
It's
that it
yeah,
would
it's
be.
going to take more of your body to try and get that thing to work than it would
probably.
for the thing that
I don't
doesn't
know.
work.
I'm glad this won't be in the episode. It's too depressing.
No,
But
no, no. Of course
uh
it won't be.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I gotta, like I said, I gotta deal with that stuff for mom this morning. And I got this thing I'm doing on Friday. I'm trying to keep myself in a good. I literally feel like I'm gonna have a fucking nervous breakdown. I'm just so overwhelmed by shit and like stimulation and like just nonstop bullshittery of this fucking planet